Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking about some Prizepicks plays I like for the NBA slate for today on Tuesday, November the 29th. Now we do have a small slate tonight. It's only 3 games, so not the biggest slate, not a ton of options on the board to choose from. Just going to give out 2 picks in this video, guys. Got 2 picks that I will be playing. Kind of taking a first look at the board on around 1 o'clock Eastern time when I'm making this video. I will be looking at the board again in an hour or two. Try and find some more props I like. As always, I will be sharing more Prizepicks plays over on Patreon. I do share Prizepicks plays over there every single day. You guys want to check out the Patreon, it's linked down below in the description. For a small slate like this, I don't expect to be playing a ton on Prizepicks tonight. Probably just, maybe 3 to 4 plays total. So I'll probably give out at least a couple additional plays over on Patreon. Again, I'll probably provide those in about an hour or two. Once the full board does get posted. We are still waiting, I think, for the Pistons to get added. There's a lot of questionable guys for the Pistons today, so it doesn't look like there's any Pistons props on the board right now. But we have pretty much every other team up. All the other 5 teams are available. But yeah, guys, if you enjoy these Prizepicks videos, as always, please hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you guys have not yet. And if you are new to Prizepicks, make sure to check them out and sign up with my promo code Noah. When you do sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code, you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. And before we talk through our 2 plays for today, I do want to recap our plays from Monday. So man, Monday, God, it was a day to forget because Monday was just bad all around. We did make a video for NBA yesterday, and we made a video for NFL for the Monday Night Football game. For the Monday Night Football game, our 2 picks we gave out in that video went 0-2. Matt Ryan came up just short of his fantasy score, and then Najee Harris easily would have hit his fantasy score. He had like 11 fantasy points at halftime, but I'm sure you are all aware, Najee Harris got injured, did not return. And that was super unfortunate. Super unfortunate to lose that 2-pick entry. Matt Ryan came up just short. Najee Harris got injured. And then for NBA, we took the over on DeJounte Murray's fantasy score. DeJounte Murray, he had a solid game overall. He had like 16 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, a block, and a steal. But he had 7 turnovers yesterday. And obviously, anytime you take the over on a player's fantasy score and they have 7 turnovers, it's going to be tough for them to get there because, you lose 7 points for those turnovers. And DeJounte came up I think he came up 7 points short while having 7 turnovers. So that was super, super annoying. I felt really good about that, DeJounte play. And then we took the over on Miles Turner's points, 15.5. We needed 16 points from Miles Turner. And go figure, he finishes with 15 points, finishes 1 short. So, just one of those days yesterday, man. Felt good about all the plays I gave out yesterday. Just, nothing really went our way. But hopefully we can bounce back for this Tuesday slate, this little 3-gamer. Again, I got 2 picks I'm going to give out in this video. We're going to talk about a fantasy score prop that I like for today, and then we're going to talk about an assist prop that I like for today. So for fantasy score, we're going to go down to this late night game. Both the plays that I do like for today are coming from this Clippers-Blazers game. I want to talk about Norman Powell. Norman Powell's fantasy score is set at 26.5. And I do like the over here. Norman Powell should have a pretty big role tonight for the Clippers. And just in general, they're going to be shorthanded. They're going to be without Paul George. They're going to be without Kawhi Leonard. They're going to be without John Wall. And they're going to be without Luke Kennard. I think they're only going to have 9 available players. So they're going to have to run kind of a tight rotation. Norman Powell's going to come off the bench. He always comes off the bench. He's going to play with the second unit. But he's been really productive as their 6th man this season. He's been a guy that's been scoring a good amount. His usage rate's been pretty solid. And so far this season, without Kawhi Leonard, without Paul George, and without John Wall on the floor, Norman Powell actually leads the team in usage. So he has a 30.2% usage rate this season. He's played 134 minutes without Paul George, Kawhi, or John Wall on the floor. 30.2% usage rate, which leads the team, and he's averaging just over a fantasy point per minute. Normally Norman Powell's going to play close to 30 minutes, if not over 30 minutes. Just over their last 5 games, he's played 31, 28, 29, 24, and 26 minutes. So I think we can probably expect him to play 26 to 30 minutes, maybe more. Again, they're only going to have 9 available players, so they're going to have to run kind of a tight rotation. I don't know how much they're really going to play, like Nicholas Batum, Moses Brown, Robert Covington. I don't think those guys are really going to play big minutes. I think we can expect pretty big minutes for most of the starters and for Norman Powell. And again, I think Norman Powell should be productive when he's on the floor. His usage rate is going to be very strong. He's averaged just over a fantasy point per minute without Kawhi, PG, and John Wall on the floor this season. You take those 3 guys off the floor, and there's just a ton of usage to go around. And I think Norman Powell should be one of the biggest beneficiaries. So 26.5 fantasy points. I think if he plays close to, if not over 30 minutes, he should definitely have a good chance to go over this line. This is our first pick that I like for today. I feel like this line should be maybe 28.5, 29.5. I definitely think 26.5 is a little bit too low here. So that'll be the first pick that I like for today. And then the second pick that I like to pair with that Again, going to be an assist prop, and I want to talk about Justice Winslow. So his assist line is set at 3.5 for today, and I also like the over here. We have seen over the last 3 games, Justice Winslow has recorded at least 4 assists in 3 straight games. He's recorded at least 4 assists in 4 out of their last 5 games. But I really want to focus on these last 3 games because these are all 3 games that he has started. That game against Cleveland, that was the first game that Winslow moved into the starting lineup. Shaedon Sharpe was starting in place of Damian Lillard, but they've decided to go with Winslow over Shaedon Sharpe. And over the last 3 games that Winslow has started, he's played 28, 41 minutes in regulation. He actually played 46 minutes against the Knicks, but that game did go to overtime. But he still played 41 minutes in regulation. And the last game against Brooklyn, he played 37 minutes. So the minutes have been really strong, especially the last 2 games. He's played 41 and 37 minutes in regulation. He's actually led the team in potential assists over their last 3 games. He's averaging 9 potential assists over their last 3 games. He's averaging 5.3 assists with 9 potential assists. And he's been getting a lot of touches as well. He's had the ball in his hands a lot. So over this 3-game stretch that Winslow has been in the starting lineup, he's had 76.7 touches per game, which is second most on the team behind Anthony Simons. Time of possession, he's second on the team in time of possession behind Anthony Simons as well. Him and Anthony Simons are going to be like the 2 guys that really handle the ball a lot. And they will stagger Winslow and Simons. So, when Simons is not on the floor, Winslow will be on the floor. When Winslow's not on the floor, they'll have Simons out there. So Winslow's going to get some time without Simons on the floor, and he should be like the primary point guard because you look at the other guys that they have. I mean, Josh Hart is someone that can handle the ball, but I think Shaedon Sharpe is more of like a 2 guard versus, a point guard. Nasir Little's not really, he's not going to handle the ball much. Drew Eubanks obviously not going to handle the ball. Trenton Watford's not really going to handle the ball. So the point guards for the Blazers right now are basically Anthony Simons and Justice Winslow, and I guess you can consider Josh Hart kind of one of their ball handlers too. But Winslow should get plenty of opportunity with the ball in his hands. His assists have been strong lately. He's actually led the team in potential assists over their last 3 games. And with Damian Lillard off the floor this season, Justice Winslow does have the second highest assist rate on the team. 24.8% assist percentage for Anthony Simons, which leads the team. 22.8% assist percentage for Justice Winslow, second on the team. Per 36, he's averaging 5.5 assists per 36. And again, you look over his last 2 games, he's played 36-plus minutes. Played 37 minutes last game against Brooklyn, 41 minutes in regulation against the Knicks. This Blazers team, they don't really have a ton of bench depth. They don't really play their bench guys big minutes. Drew Eubanks, Trenton Watford, Nasir Little, Shaedon Sharpe, those guys are not going to play a ton. It's going to be the starters that get all the minutes. You can expect like 30-plus minutes for all 5 starters for Portland, assuming, no foul trouble, no blowout or anything like that. You're going to get big minutes for all the starters, and I think Justice Winslow is going to play 34, 36 minutes here. And he should be able to get 4 assists. He's led the team in potential assists just over their last 3 games. And I was looking at his odds on DraftKings Sportsbook. They do have his line set at 3.5. His assist line is set at 3.5 on DK Sportsbook, but it is pretty heavily juiced on the over, minus 135 on the over 3.5 assists for Winslow on DK Sportsbook right now. So that's another plus. Anytime there's some decent odds on a prop, that always makes it even better. So that's what I'm liking as kind of our 2-pick entry for today, guys. Again, it's a small slate. It's only 3 games. I'm not going to play a ton of props today. These are 2 that I'm going to be running. I'll probably be sharing a few more plays over on Patreon for today, but it's going to be a light day for me in general on Prizepicks. I usually don't play a ton on these kind of these small slates, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're going to be tailing me on these 2 picks, I do wish you the best of luck. I know we had a really bad day Monday. Monday was a tough day in general on Prizepicks, but hopefully we can bounce back on this small slate. I feel pretty good about these 2 props. But yeah, this is what I'll be playing, guys. Wish you the best of luck. Hit that like button if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, and hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. Also, if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you have not signed up for Prizepicks yet, get signed up over there. Use promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up with my promo code. But thanks for watching, guys. Best of luck tonight. Hopefully we can all win some money, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.